Yes, on the issue of Nigeria qualifying for the World Cup or not, or DR Congo being punished by by FIFA, I initially did not want to make comment on it because I felt it was an obvious infringement until I now saw a publication or a post by a very respected and renowned journalist, which is now giving misinformation to people. The moment I saw it, I just felt I need to talk about this to correct the narrative about Nigeria, NFF, and then the whole situation. This is what the post says. It says, FIFA and passport, two different things. That's the heading. Now say FIFA's clearance, when FIFA approves a nationality switch, it only confirms sporting eligibility. FIFA does not issue passports. FIFA does not control immigration or citizenship timelines. So once FIFA clears you, you are eligible to represent the country in football terms, provided you already meet nationality requirement. And I saw comments and then what people are saying about this post. So are saying that Nigeria just want to use backdoor to qualify. They just want to take advantage of loopholes and it's being disgraceful of Nigeria, blah blah blah. Some are even saying that FIFA does not concern itself with political issues of a country. This is political. FIFA has nothing to do with passports. That's not correct. That is not correct at all. One, this is not political at all. This is not political issue that FIFA will say it does not involve itself in it. This is not political. This is not qualifying through the back doors. This is not Nigeria taking advantage of loopholes. This is not lacuna. This is not a loophole. This is the law. This is a serious issue of infringement, a serious compliance issue that goes to the roots of qualification and to the integrity of the game. This is not political. It's not political. So for people to say that because FIFA has cleared these people, it is automatic, it is irreversible, that's not true. That's not true. The complaint of NFF to FIFA is not that FIFA has not cleared these people, these 9 players. It is that they were cleared under misrepresentation, that FIFA was deceived to clear these people. The ground for the petition was that FIFA was deceived or that the DR Congo FA misrepresented documents or information to FIFA, upon which FIFA cleared these players. That's the point. So the issue of because FIFA has cleared them, there is no reversal of all this clearance. No, FIFA's clearance is not irreversible. It is reversible. It is reversible, and there are conditions for the reversibility. There are conditions which must be met before the clearance of FIFA can be reversed. One, there are several, but I will just mention 2 because of this discussion. One is fraud. 2, misrepresentation. That is, if documents were obtained by fraud and presented to FIFA, upon which FIFA cleared the players for them to play for the country. If investigation is done and evidence is presented and FIFA come to the conclusion that truly documents were forged, then the clearance will be nullified and the country that the players played for will be punished with either deduction of points, reversal of scores, and fines. Deduction of points, deduction of points, reversal of results, and fines. That's the punishment for this issue of fraud. The famous case study is the case of Equatorial Guinea's female team that was banned in 2019 Women's World Cup, that were banned from participating in the 2019 Women World Cup because they fielded ineligible players, 10 of them forged document for Brazilian born players to play for Equatorial Guinea. 10 players. When this was discovered by FIFA banned them and stopped them from participating in the female World Cup. Another case study is the case study of the male team of Equatorial Guinea. FIFA deducted 6 points from Equatorial Guinea's male team, which affected their qualification for this 2026 World Cup. What was the issue? That one of their players, which is Emilio Nsui, their top scorer, who had initially, like over a decade ago, played for Spain in the youth team, did not completely and properly perfect his nationality switch before playing for Equatorial Guinea. And what happened? FIFA deducted, after investigation was done, this was like a decade distance, so it's not the issue of 6 months, 7 months, like 10 years issue. They investigated and realized that this guy Emilio did not properly complete his nationality switch. 6 points was deducted, and these 6 points were matches they played against Namibia and Liberia. Liberia was given 3 points, that's 3 goals, 3 points. The same thing in Namibia. So it's not the first time. The most recent case study is the case of Malaysia that was decided by FIFA just in December. Like 3 points were deducted from all their matches, the friendly matches, any international game they played. 3 points were deducted from them. Why? Because they fielded about 7 players who were ineligible to play for them. They forged documents to make some of these 7 players look like they were from Malaysia, and submitted documents to FIFA. FIFA, looking at those documents, granted and cleared these players. Players like Hector Eva, Gabriel Pamero, Joao Brandao or something, and some other players. 7 of them. What did FIFA do? FIFA deducted all the points, reversed the results to their opponents, and then punished them by fining them. So it's not a Nigeria thing. It is the law, and so far you did not comply with the law, then you must be punished for it. That's why this game is being played with dignity. That's why this game is being played with respect and with caution, because if there are no laws, everybody will just do anyhow. Everybody will do anyhow. And I have to say this: eligibility is in different forms. There is eligibility as to the nationality qualification, and there is eligibility as to sanctions or punishment for offences. What do I mean? If you are not eligible, if you are not from a country, or if you have not gotten the clearance to be a player of a country and you play for that country, you are not eligible to play. There will be punishment. And there is another eligibility status, which is when you have played a match, or you are sanctioned or punished or banned from playing a match, maybe due to yellow cards accumulated. Let's say you are not supposed to play a match if you have accumulated 2 yellow cards, or in Premier League you say 5 consecutive yellow cards. Any number of yellow cards that bars you from playing the next match, if you accumulate such number of yellow cards or red card, you are not supposed to play the next match. If you play that match, 3 points, that result will be reversed to your opponent, and the opponent will be awarded 3 goals and 3 points. Let me give you a case study. The same thing happened to Real Madrid, Copa del Rey, some years ago, when they fielded Denis Cheryshev. He had already gotten, he was supposed to serve a ban when he was on loan at Villarreal. When he came back to Real Madrid, they did not even check. They played him. They won the game against Cadiz. When the investigation was done, and then realized that this guy played and he was not supposed to play, the result was reversed in favor of Cadiz. And that was how Real Madrid was kicked out of that Copa del Rey. How about Nigeria? In 2018, 3 points was deducted from Nigeria's points at the group stage, at the qualifier stage, which was deducted from Nigeria, which will have affected the qualification of Nigeria to the 2018 World Cup. It will have affected Nigeria, but because Nigeria had accumulated enough points that even deducting that 3 points will not have affected them, was what made Nigeria qualify for that 2018 World Cup. Why? Because Abdullahi Shehu already accumulated 2 yellow cards in the qualifiers. He actually he was shown yellow card first in November 2015 when we play against Swaziland. He was shown yellow card. Then in October 2017, he was shown another yellow card when we played against Zambia. He was shown another yellow card. But the next qualifier match that we played against Algeria, he was still played. He was played. And after the match, investigation was done and it was confirmed that over 2 years, which was 2 qualifier matches, he had accumulated 2 yellow cards. Yet he still played against Algeria. The 3 points was deducted from us. The result was reversed and was reversed in favor of Algeria. But we only qualified because deducting that 3 points did not affect our qualification because we already accumulated enough points. So it's not a new thing. It's not a new thing. So if FIFA can reverse results for yellow cards, and you are now talking about eligibility of players, the player does not even need to play a full match. The fact that you fielded that player and he plays, even if it's for 5 minutes, it will affect the result. FIFA must, that's the integrity of the game. FIFA must reverse the result and even punish if there is fraud. And in this case, NFF is alleging fraud, that documents were forged in order to deceive FIFA in clearing some of these players like Wan-Bissaka, who have not renounced their citizenship, with the other countries that they earlier acquired. That they've not renounced it. And the laws of DR Congo says you cannot obtain 2 citizenship. Dual citizenship is forbidden by the constitution of DR Congo. And the law in playing this international game, according to FIFA, is that before you can be said to have a passport of a country, your passport must be in compliance with the laws of that country. And what is the law of DR Congo? What's the law of DR Congo? You cannot have dual citizenship. So meaning that if they have dual citizenship and they have passport, that passport must have been obtained fraudulently. It was fraudulent. And that's the case of NFF. So it's not the issue of Nigeria trying to use backdoor. No, it is saying that let the integrity of this game be maintained. Let it be maintained. It is even DR Congo that want to take undue advantage of this game. So it's not about Nigeria, it's about the game. So why is he a noisy thing? Because it's about Nigeria. So we should keep quiet. Let me say it this way. If you are to contest an election, and then the electoral body says this is the qualification for anybody that wants to participate in this election, and then you realize that your opponent is not qualified or has forged documents which he has presented to the electoral body, but a date has been set for the election, won't you rather participate in that election first while you still continue your investigation? And the moment you get hold of evidence to show or to prove that truly this person forged the document that was presented to the electoral body and you lost the election, what will you do? You will take that evidence and present to them that, look, that's what the law says, that if you participate in an election and you realize that your opponent took undue advantage of the situation, either by deceiving the body or by fraud, you can approach the court and the court will look into it, and if truly they have done what you allege them to have done, the result will be set aside. And that's the situation here. Even the Congo Football Association have not come out with any defense They are just blackmailing Nigeria and putting pressure on FIFA not to look into it, which is not possible. So for me, come February 15, it is certain that DR Congo will be banned from participating in the World Cup or even the qualifier, the international phase of the playoff. They will be banned. Why? Because they have breached the law, and the law must take its course. So I believe that what FIFA is actually deliberating on now is the consequence and way forward after banning DR Congo. Is it Nigeria? Should we take it to be that Nigeria should just take their slot? Because even Cameroon too is complaining. Cameroon also make the complaint. So I think these are the areas they are looking into before coming to their decision. But I know that DR Congo definitely will be punished for this breach, of the provisions of the law. I give kudos to the legal team of the National Sports Commission and NFF for a watertight petition they wrote and they presented to FIFA. There is no way of escaping this. There's no way of escape. There's no way of escape. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Thank you very much. If there is anything you need me to clarify, just ask in the comment section. I will clarify it. Thank you very much.